So good morning, CISG114 Section 2 Web Technology and Night on October the 9th, 2014. This is day number 14 into the semester for week number 7. Let's get started. Welcome back. Today we used a lot of time solving the technical problem with the Windows system, and thank very much to all of you who tried logging into your wiki. We did discover something. Now, I want to come back to the topic for today to make sure you got some coverage there. The first topic is tagging and taxonomy. So let's get started with that. 7 minutes introductions.
Thanks for joining our Web 2.0 class. This is your instructor, Tracy Powell. Today I would like to talk about folk songs. Oh, excuse me. I mean folk songs.
Folk songs.
A folksonomy, or folksonimies, comes from the word folk and taxonomy. It was coined by Thomas van der Waal around 2004. The definition of a folksonomy is it is the practice and method of collaboratively creating tags to annotate and categorize content. A taxonomy is a structured classification system. It is controlled by authorities and has rules, regulations, guidelines. A folksonomy, on the other hand, consists of freely chosen keywords. There are no restrictions, and the user can generate them. They can also be collaboratively generated. So a folksonomy is used to identify content with labels that are called tags. These tags are chosen by the user. They are used to define the content, to find the content later. They are available to the public, and they can be added by others in many instances. Why do we need a folksonomy? Well, from the very beginning of the internet, we use the web for finding information. The current methods that we have been using do have limitations. And since there is such a vast amount of information out there today, and since the information is now existing in different media formats, we need better ways of finding information, or may I say additional ways of finding information. So a folksonomy provides meaning or metadata to the content. It is also used to generate communication about the content. It is used in the sharing of knowledge concerning that content. And it is also used to retrieve the information. It is used to search for it and to go back and find it again. Some sites that use folksonomy. Flickr is credited for being the first, although Delicious, which we will look at next week, I think technically was the first. YouTube uses folksonomies, Library Thing, and Amazon. Actually, as we get on in the course, you will see mostly all of the applications that we are using use folksonomies. Let's take a look at tags. A tag isn't the game you played as a child and it isn't something you put on luggage, although that's close. A tag is a label, and it's used to associate some kind of meaning. We can use a tag on a photo, on video or audio, on a book, on a web page, or other resource. These tags are user-defined, informal, and available to the public. They can be seen by the public. Let's take an example of how we might tag this animated photo here. We could say it is a white dog. We could say it is an animated dog. We could say a bouncing ball is representative of this. A dog playing ball, and a red ball. And I'm sure you can think of many other types of phrases that would represent this picture that we see. So we use tags to associate meaning to some type of web content. So to review, the tags give meaning, associate information. They are used in searching for information, and they're easy to use and understand. A tag cloud is a visualization of the most popular or most frequently used tags. Here we see an example of a tag cloud that might be used on, say, a blog that had a lot of information about these different areas. These would all be different tags that collectively represent information, and obviously Web 2.0 would be the most popular tag, but we see that some stand out more than others. So we will take a look at Flickr next to understand how tags can be used in a realistic setting.
Now, I will not give you a great video, but I think this lady has given us very good and very clear explanations of the tag. Now look at the wiki. Okay, look at the wiki that you're using. Yes, I can tell you that it's very funny, right? Just before you click the save button, there is something called a tag box there, and you type in some of the keywords in your wiki that you want to pay attention to, you want me or your member to pay attention to. And that is one way you can try to pinpoint some main points in your writing, all right? So this is the for summary. So tagging it, okay? And what about the metadata, okay? I give you 1 minute's time to understand this.
Hi, I'm Jared Hill. Sometimes in the IT world, we have names for features and capabilities that seem to be tailored for a business user's confusion. One such word is metadata. Admittedly, when I first heard this word, I struggled to conjure up my rusty Greek prefixes. However, the concept of metadata is actually quite simple. Metadata is essentially information about data. Examples of metadata are all around us, especially in our digitally connected world. So let's give some examples of technical metadata and business metadata. Imagine our piece of data is a customer ID. Technical metadata around this customer ID might be what table does that ID reside in, or what kind of data type is it. However, the metadata businesses get excited about is business metadata. See, business metadata provides meaningful insight to the business about the data they're storing. Surprisingly, most data does not naturally present itself in ways that are meaningful to the business. This is because transaction systems use the data for their own internal workings and not to chat with the business. This is where business intelligence tools enter into the picture. The most powerful BI tools have sophisticated business metadata design utilities, which allow business definitions to be associated to the data. In turn, this empowers business people to both interact with and understand what the data is. Intricity specializes in the design of these systems, and we've enabled many organizations with greater insight into their business. I encourage you to go to Intricity's website, talk with one of our specialists, so that we can help you transform your raw data into meaningful information.
One example I would like to use to help you understand the meaning of metadata, which means information about data. It's look at your student ID. Some of you start with a D, some of you start with an E, some of you start with an A. What does it mean? It's a category, a classification system. And some of you use it with the different digits. And when you look at your student ID email, it is found your student ID, okay, the UF ID. So I think it's very concise and good enough. And then the week ends with something more about web frequency, okay?
Hi, I'm 3D Broccoli. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Web 3.0, but my creator Tim Berners-Lee prefers to call me Semantic Web. My mother is Web 1.0, but we like to call her the highway of information. She was a huge library and people liked to contact her just to find information, but they couldn't change her information, so she retired.
Oh, now I recognize you. Your father is Web 2.0, right?
Yes. Do you know him?
Yes, I do. I met him on the net. He likes socializing and making connections with other people in Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace. He helps users to upload videos, post pictures, play music, and interacting with others. I believe that your father changed the role of the users to be creators of content.
Yes, he really did. I am more like a personal assistant who knows almost everything about users and can access all the information on the internet to answer any questions that they might have.
Amazon is a good example of innovative companies that use your semantic technique.
I hope it does not take long. Get them back. It's for extra long. Extra long. Extraordinary long. I think it's very lovely, so I write this. Extra long. Just 1 minute.
Hi, I'm 3D Broccoli. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Web 3.0, but my creator Tim Berners-Lee prefers to call me Semantic Web. My mother is Web 1.0, but we like to call her the highway of information. She was a huge library and people liked to contact her just to find information, but they couldn't change her information, so she retired.
Oh, now I recognize you. Your father is Web 2.0, right?
Yes. Do you know him?
Yes, I do. I met him on the net. He likes socializing and making connections with other people in Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace. He helps users to upload videos, post pictures, play music, and interacting with others. I believe that your father changed the role of the users to be creators of content.
Yes, he really did. I am more like a personal assistant who knows almost everything about users and can access all the information on the internet to answer any questions that they might have.
Amazon is a good example of innovative companies that use your semantic techniques to help people make better decisions. When customers review a book, at the bottom of the page, Amazon lists other books that other customers also bought, which is good, makes it helps customers make sure they are making the right decision.
In the future, every user will have a profile on the internet. Based on the user's browsing history, I will use this profile to tailor his browsing experience. If two different users search the same keywords using the same service, they receive different results according to their individual profile.
Then, if users want accurate information and services, they have to forget about their privacy and anonymity. For marketers, it means that the message of commercials should have a link with the brand's values. Semantic, based on the online behavior of consumers, what do you think will be the growth areas?
I think, will be mobile advertising, content, and entertainment. At this moment, there are more users with mobiles than with computers. Mobiles will be the new screen for the web. Our personal because are always with the users, can locate users at any time, and have creative tools like video, music, and sound.
Then, users will have to add more content like consumer reviews, stories, questions, and answers so you can help people find the right products on a site.
That is correct. I will impact how companies reach their audience in the right context with the right information. And you know what? The use of 3D graphics will be more common. A great example is secondlife.com, where you can create 3D virtual worlds. So, you will have a lot of work as well.
That will be great for me, because I'm really bored. All users want is socializing and connecting with others. Well, I have to go. It was very nice meeting you, Semantic.
See you soon, 3D. Have a good night.
All right. This is an example of a digital story, and I hope you will have a chance to do it. I did not know my kids know how to do something like this. 2 or 3 weeks ago, the mother brought them to a CISG114 workshop, and they used the mobile phone and used some Cray to produce some characters like this, and they produced the voice, and they moved the figure, and they produced a video. And I just saw it last evening. I said, gee, this was made by my 6 years old son and 8-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter. And I said, gee, I didn't make it. So I think you can do it, actually. All right. Thank you very much. Now, I hope that I could help you see one more thing, which was asked by the lady over there. Suppose you were doing something here. Okay. It takes longer than I expect. So this is something. All right. So I'm going to do some edit here, and if you have some files you want to say upload. In the past, we do have a page called upload. Today's with this, it's a little different. So we say, normally we say something like this, downloadables. Okay. And then if this is one file, this is another file we want to do upload. Okay, you have to do highlight this particular file, and normally use this one here. Okay, normally this is the way you do it. You link it to a particular file in your system. Okay, you link it to a particular file in your system. You browse the file. So this is this particular picture here. Okay, so I open this picture. This is a picture. Yes, something like this. Save as file 012B uploaded 2014, something like this. So I upload this file. Now you can see that this file is now capturing my URL. Okay. So what does it mean when I say now insert? It's now inserted as a file associated with this name. Okay. So this is the way you can include your report, Microsoft Word report, in your wiki page. Okay. So you have to use this link here. If you have graphics, you can actually use this link. Okay. So, but this generic link is very useful. Use this link, and then what you do is you save it, and if you want to add some text, save it, and then you have the files here. When I click on this files, you see that? You say that you want to save it, open it. I say open it, so you can see the files. You see the meaning? How to do it. In the past versions of the Buddha, they do have a page. Okay, they do have a page here called attach, but now they took away the page. So instead, we need to use this method to do upload. All right? Okay. So I think that's it for today. And if you still need some help to log into your wiki page, ask your friends. They have successfully done this. Okay? 4 of you can get in now. Good. 4 of you can get in now? Good. All right. Thank you very much. So that's it for today's CISG 114, Section 2, Web Technology and Life. Until next Monday, stay in tune.